Daniels Laizans' old videos are legendary. We all saw them if it was the game of bars. Legendary, man. Oh my god, do another part. Vlogs, training videos in general. Well, he didn't do cooking videos. In these Laizans videos, typically occurred what I like to call his crew: Pauls Jemel, Dima, and even the forgotten athlete, kinda forgotten athlete these days, Lauris Leikarts. This athlete, this guy Lauris Leikarts, say it 3 times, man, had quite a bright future in competitive calisthenics, I'd say. He lacked at the beginning a little bit in statics, but then he later on fixed them and could do, for example, even one arm frontal for a few seconds, full planche, and maybe he could even do multis, who knows. He was also quite flexible, which we could have seen while he was doing, for example, handstands, you know, that real wide straddle, or he could do even a move, which I really like because it just looks sexy, man. Oh, straight legs. Straight flip. And thing I even like more about him was the way he moved his legs. I mean in freestyle. In my previous videos I talked about the bad habit of bending legs when you are learning swing 360, for example, on lower bar. I was really jealous at the time. He was regularly recording videos. Regularly, 1 video a year, Laizans genetics, I'd say. Anyways, then something happened and Lauris Leikarts was still filming his videos, but he looked more like he was cut off from the group. I don't know if something happens between Laizans and Leikarts, I don't know. I noticed it that, you know, here we have his first videos where he and Laizans seemed like good friends, which they were probably. In this video, which was a little bit different game of bars, you know, normal, World Cup, nothing. And now in these videos, the guys from the Laizans group appeared less and less. I know there were a lot of other people, so he filmed them. Here he started training by himself, you know, and here he basically stopped completely uploading videos. As we know, calisthenics is not really a great choice you can make for earning a lot of money. In one of my recent videos, I showed you a girl which said that she had to pay for flights, okay, I get it, entrance to the competition, and even the hotel. Again, that's fine. I'm not sure if she dropped down after first round. Leikarts, I believe, chose to try becoming another Chris Harrier and not being that strong, rather than being hella strong. And these are just a few bits of his actual content, because he transferred his whole focus on Instagram, and oh boy, he's going crazy. Okay, maybe not millionaire, but he's doing good, I'd say. 169 posts, 100 followers, and I believe that I remember him having a lot less before trying to be a businessman, you know. Helping busy professionals achieve strength and mobility, build muscle and burn fat at the same time, 100 plus transformations. As I can see here, he first of all started with doing the typical calisthenics, you know. This is, by the way, really hard in this one leg advanced stack position. By this reel, he started using a little bit more, I'd say, the Ian Barsiger's mentality. Hypertrophy, big body, you know, bullshit.
This is the biggest mistake calisthenics athletes make and is more common than you could possibly imagine. Ignoring hypertrophy. If you don't have sufficient muscle mass in the relevant muscles for the skills you're going after, it is physically impossible for you to achieve the strength you're going for because you have nowhere to store it. This is one of the simplest concepts out there, and yet almost everybody wants to ignore it and therefore make absolutely no progress in their calisthenics skills for years on end. And that is why you are probably missing hypertrophy in your training. However, understanding all these things about yourself can be quite difficult, so if you want personal coaching...
Chris area mindset. Business. To this, I would add the fact that Leikarts, he was always skinny, as we can see here, for example. He was muscular, but he was light, small. He started, as we can see here, doing a lot of hypertrophy with weights. He's a huge man. Here we have him 33 pounds lighter, and now even a better picture here, 2021. He was basically a typical calisthenics athlete, you know. And now 2023, after 2 years, after 1 year of hypertrophy, I don't know, boom. And you are maybe asking if he can still do these skills he could do before. Full planche, I'm not really sure, but... and even handstand push-ups. And even one arm handstand. He still could do it. Another month, 2, 3 of specific work of front lower training.
full front lever in 2 simple steps.
What's the trend of having the background music so loud that I can't even hear him?
So you can levitate on the bar while building a thick and powerful back. Step 1. Build your foundational machine, aka your pulling strength, with isotonic exercises and hypertrophy. That means pull-ups and bodyweight rows will be your best friends in the beginning, and later down the line front lever raises and front lever pull-ups will take their spot for highest efficiency. Step 2. Once your foundational machine of pulling strength is ready, practice the actual front lever hold and you will progress fast. And to really guarantee the progress, add in some undulating periodization and it will become impossible not to achieve the full front lever. If you want me to program that for you personally,
business. Over time, Leikarts seemed like he started focusing more on people in fitness industry. Well, even calisthenics is fitness, but you know, bodybuilding. Those who train with weights. For example, a lot of people are skeptical that you can build muscle with calisthenics.
can you get strong and build muscle with calisthenics? Absolutely.
No, you cannot.
If you're just starting your journey in fitness, calisthenics might be the single best thing you can do. And here is the proof. All calisthenics exercises are compound movements, always using many different muscles together, teaching your body to work as a unit and build strength that will actually make you a more functional and capable human. Still trying to tone your muscles? Listen up. Toning a muscle is about as real as unicorns and calorie-free cheesecake. It doesn't exist. You can't just tone a muscle in isolation. What you can do is build a muscle in size and then get to a low enough body fat to reveal that definition. High reps of light dumbbell workouts like the Kardashians.
The hell is this exercise and range of motion? Kardashians. Nah.
Won't give you that chiseled look. Neither will 30 reps of some bodyweight exercise. What you need is progressive overload, which means getting stronger week after week in the 6 to 15 rep range. Once you can hit 15 reps, don't start planning for a 100 rep marathon. Increase the weight, level up, and show the muscle who's the boss. Pair that with a quality diet, build the muscle, get rid of any extra fat, and you'll be on your way to achieving that defined look.
I'd say that there are 2 ways how to get visible abs. You either have to have a really big abs, like the muscle has to be big, or you don't have to even work out. No workout in a single life, but you gotta be really shredded.
You are wasting your time in the gym. If muscle gain is your goal, the science is there. In gyms everywhere, countless people can be seen doing their 3 sets or 12 or whatever and just don't train intense enough. Study after study has shown that the best way to build muscle is training to failure. Social media is full of myths like training to failure. Dangerous, will get you injured, don't need to do it, but the science couldn't be more clear. Training to failure is where muscle growth can happen.
That background music, I hope it's not copyrighted. Lauris. It's just that kind of music that people that are motivators use in their videos. You gotta wake up every single day at 5 a.m. Get 2 hours workout in cardio, HIIT cardio. Alright, and as we saw at the top of his Instagram page, he has over 100 successful transformations. Here we, for example, see Instagram posture. From 100 kgs he went down to 85 kgs. 7 months, healthy weight loss. Here is a graph. When I first spoke with him, it was evident that he was missing 2 critical elements: accountability and a clear plan to transform his body and regain his confidence. Seeing the way my wife looks at me now, this is the most confident I've been in the past 15 years. Another one, how to shed 40 pounds of fat in 9 months. From 77 kgs to 59 kgs. I hope YouTube won't block me by showing this. She has lost 40 pounds of pure fat and is healthier, fitter, happier than ever. With her beloved foods and snacks being a part of her everyday diet. Yeah, you don't have to cut off every single snack from your diet. But if you're overtrained, not in the way like we all know, but really train hard, you will burn everything. You will burn all of those 5 Kit Kats. You really don't have to starve yourself. You need a plan that you enjoy so you can actually stick to it for extended period of time. Yeah. BCAAs, oh shit. According to my knowledge, BCAAs are quite useless. Instead of that, I would rather use creatine.
Taking BCAAs for muscle gain is stupid. Unless you're a vegan only consuming low quality protein from plants, all your branched chain amino acids should come from your protein sources. Because a complete protein in food consists of 20 amino acids, of which 9 the body can't make. While the supplement only has 3 of them, while muscle growth takes all 20, so why would you take just 3 separately? And even though amongst the 3 there is the most important one, leucine, all of the other amino acids are the building blocks without which nothing will happen. Also, there are studies that show that if you are only consuming just these 3, it might lead to imbalance and decreased protein synthesis, hurting your progress. While eggs, meat, dairy and fish are all complete protein sources with all 20 amino acids.
Those eggs, I mean, like a plate of 30 would now cost, in my country, costs $10. What a wonderful world we are living in. POV. You switched from restricting your favorite foods to adding more nutrients, excessive cardio to more weights, scrolling to reading, seed oils to olive oil, carbs for breakfast to protein and fats for breakfast, yep. Energy drinks. Don't take my energy drinks, without them I can't live. To coffee, avoiding sun to getting as much sun as possible, fat diets and fake foods to eating real food like a real human, and now you thrive effortlessly. Okay, that's everything.
You're statistically 10 times more likely to be a millionaire in America than have a visible six-pack, as 8.8% of adults are millionaires while just 1% of population have defined abs. So what's the deal here? Is great physical shape really that difficult to attain? No, absolutely not.
In my eyes, it is so easy to have visible abs. If you eat somehow normal, like a normal human, sometimes you eat junk food, but the other times you are eating normally, and you will start working out, your body will adapt to your workouts, and that will oftentimes, most of the times, lead to you having somehow visible abs. You won't have 1% of body fat, of course.
You must get 10,000 steps every single day in order to lose fat. You probably heard someone tell you that before.
I would rather like do HIIT cardio or just weighted training, because, you know, walking, running, you have to do so much of it in order to burn actually something. I don't know how to compare, but instead of doing 5,000 steps, for example, you could just do 30 minutes of HIIT cardio.
While I agree that shooting for 10,000before they've even tried.
Aim for 4,000. Next week 5,000, for example. You have to gradually get to it, not make a huge jump. You will lose motivation because it will be too hard.
If you eat carbs, you'll feel energized. If you eat protein, you will feel satisfied. If you eat protein and carbs, you will feel satisfied and energized. If you eat fiber, you will feel full.
And if you will drink energy drink, you will feel all of those.
Fiber, protein and carbs, you will feel full, satisfied and energized. If you eat fats, you'll have stable energy level. If you eat fats, fiber, protein and carbs, you have stable energy levels, you'll feel full, you'll feel satisfied and energized. If you eat what you're craving, you'll feel happy. If you eat what you're craving, fats, fiber, protein and carbs, you'll feel happy, have stable energy levels, feel full, satisfied and energized. Start adding, stop restricting.
By the way, am I the only one who never had an avocado in my life? So yeah, this is where Lauris Leikarts ended up doing business. I understand that. I'm trying also to do business because, you know, money rule the world. But in my opinion, he chose a good path to go on. Being a professional calisthenics athlete is not really, it won't really pay off in my opinion if you are. Of course, nobody's training calisthenics just for gaining money. But you know, it would be good if you would have at least a little bit of money from it when you already put 10 years in working out. Why not? Why not monetize it? Hope you like this video. If you actually liked it, you can check out also this one, which you two things you will like also. See you in this video or see you tomorrow.